hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here. And last time we took on... well, we took on my absolute least favorite Robot Master of all time. And then we also took on Commando Man. So this time we're ready to go on to Dr. Wily, and I've gone ahead and changed the background, because I remembered to do that this time, to the fourth background. Remember, the third background is just the stage select again. Fourth background, this one's really... it's unique. It shows Mega Man in like all sorts of different sprite positions and using all the weapons and that. So this Wily Castle, Mega Man 10, I like the looks of it. It looks like quite the behemoth of the castle. And then you don't really see the top of it. There's a reason for that. I don't really like that reason. But I like the behemoth portion of the castle. And I love this boss. In fact, this is my favorite Wily stage boss of all time. Yeah, that's right. We have these little clone things. This is called the Weapons Archive. So you can see up on the screen there, it shows us which Robot Master of the past we're fighting. Gemini Man, Woodman, and here's Elect Man. And they each have, you know, like one attacker thing that they do. And then we get into this music. This music's pretty cool. So yeah, we had a very somber, like, opening. Really? I screwed that up? Okay. We had a very somber opening outside the castle with the rain and the sound there. And you know what? Honestly, that background was just disorienting to me. Very disorienting. In fact, I blame that last death on it. So I couldn't stand to have that background anymore. I was gonna try to make it through at least the whole episode or even just the whole stage with it, but no, I couldn't do it. So we switched back to this cool one with the Robot Master. I like this one. I like the one with the weapons too. We might go back to that, but Robot Master is a very cool. Come on. Very cool thing. And you notice we have all these split paths in this stage. It doesn't really matter which path you go on. I mean, granted, all the paths are different. I think each path, some of the paths will have energy tanks and whatnot. I don't know if they all do. They all have some sort of goodies. We'll take that out. And speaking of an E-tank, there's a pretty easy E. And you fight roughly the same types of enemies along each path. Oh, that's the nasty nut. Oh, hey, we need a Mirror Buster. Is what we have it for. Come on. Thank you. Now, each Robot Master of the Weapons Archive has a different weakness. I don't know what they all are. A couple of them might seem kind of obvious, but I don't know. To me, when they're sharing an entire health bar, so you know, divide it into thirds, and that's how much health each one of them has. And given the invincibility frames or lack of long invincibility frames, hey, it's Flame Man. Like, look how much damage we're just pumping out. There's no need to figure out weaknesses for these guys. Like, Flame Man's already dead. Napalm Man. Napalm Man is actually a little bit harder to avoid here because we don't... well, because he's landing right on top of me. That's one problem. The other issue is... we have Ring Man here, which that is an issue with it. The other issue is we don't have a slide. Mega Man doesn't have a slide. That still annoys me. Oh, those mouse pointer guys. Those guys are super annoying. We're gonna need a Ballet Cracker. I don't know where those tiles were going. I sent him in the opposite direction of me. It doesn't seem productive. Ow. Well, that one was effective. Oh, hey, there's health. I need health. So we'll get health. And here's a cool challenge with the sheep disappearing blocks. I do like these challenges. And we have a spike drop. Don't worry, this is a pretty easy spike drop. Actually, we're going to keep this. Yeah, knock them both out in one go. And we have... You know what, they're like perfectly lining up for Triple Blade. Yeah, that was good. And speaking of enemies that like to be lined up for Triple Blade... I've kind of run out of things to say for the moment. I'm enjoying this stage. It doesn't really matter which path you take, because you're all going to end up at the same place. We're not on split paths anymore. Mirror Buster, back at ya. And another Hopper enemy. It's like, what, our 5th one in this entire stage so far? I wonder, is there... Can we go into the Wily thing here? No, we can't do that. Had to check. And by the way, Ring Man, Flame Man, Napalm Man, that was Mega Man's 4, 5, and 6. Not certainly in that order. And this is obviously going to be 7, 8, and 9. So 9 we have Tornado Man representing here. I don't need any more representation from Tornado Man. Slash Man from Mega Man 7. Yeah, I thought Slash Man was my most hated Robot Master. Is it him or Solar Man? That's actually tough now. Slash Man. Everyone's letting no. Slash Man just has the one annoying slime egg drop thing from the ceiling. That's really bad. Solar Man has, like, everything about him combined. It bothers me. So I'm going to go with Solar Man as the worst. When we played Mega Man 7, didn't I already say that Slash Man was the worst? Maybe they're tied. I'm going to have to think about that. See, I don't mind the slashing business that he does. And we have Frost Man for Mega Man 8. Who does this Ice Wave, which is actually a little bit tricky to dodge, because you really need to get a good time jump in order to jump over the full thing. Notice at the peak of your jump, you'll be just above the tip of the Frost Wave. Yeah, I remember the first time I fought the Weapons Archive, I thought that... I thought his attack was undodgeable, but you really just have to time your jump correctly. Oh, this stage. I hate this stage. This stage... This is a stage that I got stuck on hard mode for a very, very long time. Really? Bad dog. You didn't even do what I brought you out to do. That probably wasn't the dog's fault, but... really, I already see how this stage is going to go. Okay, I wanted to go... do it wheel cutter style. Okay, we won't. We'll go down. I don't really need to go up anyways. Get out of here. There's a 1-up. There's a weapons... energy tank. I need the 1-up, because I just lost a life. Okay, well, he can go bounce away. I am not going to come bounce with you. That doesn't happen until the next game. I know I said this was a difficult and annoying stage, But it's not difficult for the reasons you're currently seeing on screen. In current ways I'm dying. Oh, I didn't want him flipping the... But as you can see, we have my most hated pop-up enemies from the entire Mega Man franchise. The exploding ones. Seriously, who thought that was a good idea? This is an awful idea. That's got to be my pick for one of the worst enemies in the Mega Man franchise. Right up there with the footholder platforms from Mega Man 1. Yes, I do consider those enemies because they are actively trying to kill you. Some of them shoot at you, too. But those things are just awful. Oh, I thought I was going to take a hit there. Okay. Speaking of things that are awful and I don't like, it's my... Okay, this is not my least favorite mini-boss. It can't be when we have, the soccer thing I don't even mind as much, but I dislike him too. It just doesn't seem like anything I do to this thing kills these things faster. That's not even going to work. Like, Valley Cracker, look at those. It's... I mean, we could use Thunderwall. Maybe Triple Blade when they're, you know, on level ground as you. Thunderwall does decent damage if you can pull it off, I think. But, yeah, I don't know. This music also annoys me because of how much I have played or attempted to play this stage in hard mode. I probably could have went. I just don't like getting squished. Okay, let's just go. Okay, this one is definitely my least favorite, most hated mini-boss of the game. Yeah, I'm pulling out Screw Crusher. You know what we're fighting. It's not the fun castle thing. No, why would we get to fight the fun castle thing again? I'm pretty sure you can kill that thing in one round. It's so hard to dodge those things because you have to move around on these conveyors by jumping, because walking does not get you moving anywhere. This is a spike drop. Yeah, that's an M-tank. I thought there was something there. Cool. This is an awful weapon to be having here. And yet we're still making it work. Okay, we're done with that. This looks scary. There isn't really a reason you want the upper path here. I mean, it's just so you aren't likely to fall in low. I mean, see, you have a 1-up as a reward. That guy tried to shoot me. I'm just gonna let him get away with that. And then there's a health refill. Not super worth it, but if you can... Again, the reasons I'm dying currently in this stage are not the reasons I find this stage difficult and annoying. Well, actually that one is kind of a reason. I'm pretty sure I've done that before. But I get to refight this annoying mini-boss. At least I don't have to fight both of them. I think you can get... Oh, okay, that's... Get me up there. It's a unique concept for a mini-boss fight, but... I just hate the old... It's like Solar Man. All the things added up just becomes too much. Like, any one of those things individually isn't bad, per se. It's just when they're all added up. This section is also a complete nightmare on hard mode, and where I got stuck the most. Okay, let's do this without dying, so we'll let him do that first. Bring him down here, and we can hop on him. You don't necessarily have to do that. I think you can actually make that full jump with no utilities or anything. If that enemy is not there because you killed him. But it is a fairly risky jump. Now, this part. I forgot there's a second section of These conveyors and squishers, these are not fun. Okay, if that's not gonna... In hard mode, like every single pit in this entire stage has those pop-up explosion enemies. Yep, this pit... Oh, this pit does on normal mode. Gee. Oh, I hate those enemies. Yeah, this stage is a nightmare. What did we just get? Did we get an easy E? It doesn't look like we got a 1-up, because we don't have many of those right now. Now the boss for this stage has a name that's like... It's like the most obvious dumb name you could come up. It was not like a cool name. Okay, it's called the Crab Puncher. Guess what he's going to try to do? He's going to blow bubbles at us. The bubbles with the dots will home in on us, and they have, like, kind of explosions. Yeah, he tries to punch us in the face. That's my technique. He's stolen my technique. He has a couple of minor weaknesses. I think his best weakness is actually the Commando Bomb. I'm surprised we haven't destroyed one of the eyes. They have an equal amount of health. Wow, I usually don't get things that precise. I'll just shoot him. Place the Commando Bomb in the middle and get the explosion going, and you can deal tons of damage to both eyes at the same time. It works pretty well. With that, I'll see you guys next time.